Hey guys, how you doing? Welcome back. I hope you're having an absolutely fantastic day. This video is about bouncing shells, blocking damage. I'm doing a damage blocking mission. Here's one of the missions that I was working on my EU account, mission number 12, which is have total damage blocked by armor equal to or exceeding 2 times the hit points of your vehicle. Easily done. And also number 15 is cause, receive, and block a total of 6,000 HP damage. No problem. In fact, you could just do it all by just blocking 6,000. Even future missions of getting up to 10,000 blocked. Easy into Defender. I just finished it. Here it is. This is the mission that I was doing. This one here. Completed. Cause, receive, and block a total of 6,000 HP of damage. Maybe some of you are working on that mission, and I did it in the Defender. Now, I'm going to show you the game, but a little bit of information for you. To make this a little bit of an informative video, let me read 2 things from the World of Tanks wiki. Number one, overmatch. If an AP or APCR shell caliber is more than 3 times the normal thickness of the armor, such as a 130 millimeter shell hitting a 40 millimeter thick plate, no ricochet will happen, even if the impact angle is more than 70 degrees. It will result in an auto penetration. That's the overmatch rule. Okay? Ricochet rule. If the pre-normalized impact of an AP or APCR shell on the target's armor exceeds 70 degrees or exceeds 85 degrees for heat, a ricochet, a specific variant of a bounce, occurs regardless of its penetration value, and the shell is deflected off the target without causing any damage. You may ricochet off a spaced armor as well, and even if you penetrate that, your shell may still ricochet off the underlying armor. So basically, a tank like this, the front upper plate of Defender, if you're just pointing at someone like this, if anyone shoots you in the upper plate, that angle is more than 70 degrees. And it will auto bounce unless someone has a gun caliber 3 times as much as the armor of your upper plate, and nobody does. Nobody can defend a Defender in the upper plate shooting straight at it like this with this angle. The only time they can pen the upper plate of Defender is if you turn your tank like this and now you're showing less of an angle. That's why you shoot the lower plate. Now, so how am I going to do a bounce mission with a Defender? Well, I could just drive out and hopefully people don't aim and I bounce a lot of shots by accident. Or I can try and get hull down and hope people shoot my upper plate and bounce. There's a lot of ways you can do it, but here's one. Let's pull up a window here. Side scraping in a Defender. Side scraping in a Defender, in most tanks with a pike-shaped nose like this, is not the best thing to do. If this is a building, imagine this... this window is a building here, and you back up, you put your tank at 70 degrees and you back up like this, you're going to side scrape. Well, that exposes this part right here, right? If you over angle, and this is the house you're backing up to shoot, a smart player will shoot you here or here. Even reverse side scraping in a Defender is difficult because you got this thing here. But you can do this sneaky side scraping in a Defender. I'm going to show you in the game where you have a house like this, and you basically back up. You don't create a 70 degree angle. You basically almost have no angle, like an 89 degree angle, and then you back up, and you don't show your lower plate. You just back up almost straight. So imagine that this is the house, this window here, and this is what's visible to the enemy. This part right here is visible to the enemy. Can you see that on the screen? If they shoot you in the tracks, there's no hull behind the tracks. If they shoot you here, they think they've got the flat part of your pike-shaped nose. That's more than 70 degrees. They cannot penetrate you. Guaranteed, you will complete all the damage block missions in a Defender if you side scrape exactly like I'm showing you here, no matter what tank in the game is shooting at you. Doesn't matter who's shooting at you. Tier 9s, Tier 10s, it doesn't matter. You don't believe me? What you do by placing yourself in this position is you create an auto ricochet angle with this pike nose plate of the defender, which is more than 70 degrees, and anyone shooting AP or APCR at you is going to bounce. In fact, heat will bounce as well because that's more than 85 degrees. No one can hurt you when you're like this. If you show that, then they can hurt you. But if you only show this, the tracks, there's no hull behind the track, no hull behind the tracks, and that angle there is too oblique. So we're using the bouncing mechanic rules in the game to complete the mission. Let's watch the game. Okay, here we go. We're in a tier 9 game in my defender. We're on the EU server. I don't have it equipped very well. I don't have a very good crew. But I'm going to show you exactly how to do this technique so that you can bounce as much damage as you want. You can do any block damage mission with this defender in the game. Now you have to do it properly. If you angle too much, you're going to show an angle that's less than 70 or 85 degrees, 70 for AP and APCR, or 85 degrees for heat. You're going to show too much angle on your pike nose there, if you angle too much, and then big guns are going to penetrate you, high pen guns, or if you show any piece of your lower plate or your turret. Okay, it's not an exact way of side scraping like it's just the design of this tank because there's no hull behind the tracks. Watch, I'll show you how to do it. You can bounce any shot, anyone you want. Let's go like this just to see who's there to start off. Is anyone there? Oh, there's someone. Yuri, we missed. Well, like I said, I do not have a good crew. I do not have good equipment on this tank. But watch, okay, we're gonna side scrape perfectly. We're just gonna show our tracks now, and we're gonna no angle, like 99 degrees or 89 degrees. Now back up, Borsig. Oh, bounce 750. Borsig with heat. Okay, there you go. Borsig, the big gun with heat. I just bounced 750 from the Borsig and 400 from the TS5. And if you look at the angle, all they can see is the track wheel. So if they hit the tracks, there's no damage. And they can just see, they can't see the lower plate. There you go, another bounce shot. They can't see the lower plate. All they can see, I'm trying to do a video here, buddy. I'm trying to do a video. Oh, we just bounced another TS5 shot. All they can see is the upper plate, which by design is more than 85 degrees. Heat, APCR, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter the penetration. It doesn't matter the gun caliber. It doesn't matter anything. The game mechanic now is simply this. Let's try and pen this guy. Boom. The game mechanic is it's more than 85 degrees. No gun has 3 times the caliber of that armor plate. I think the armor is over 100 on the Defender. Nobody can pen me. Nobody. E75, give me your best shot. Shoot. Go ahead. I'm not even bothering to move. I missed. There's nothing he can do. Nothing. Maybe when I back up to shoot, oh, he absorbed my tracks. There you go. So he saw my tracks, but he doesn't have a shot on the lower plate. He just has just that auto bounce upper plate and the tracks, the way I'm doing it. Okay? And the only time they can... Oh, the Borsig is shooting HE at me now. He's smartened up. He's realizing that he can't pen me. HE can still do some damage. The only way they can hurt me is when I back up to shoot like that, they might be able to have shoot the front of my turret. Okay? If I want to bounce, I shouldn't back up to shoot. I should just show them the track wheel and the plate. When I do back up to shoot, a smart player will wait for that and shoot my... they'll shoot me right here. They'll shoot me right there. But everyone will bounce there. There's your... That's how you do it. Just get it. If you're not interested in doing damage, well, if you're not don't care about doing damage, just sit in a corner like this, back up a little bit, but do not over angle. Do not over angle, guys. If I angle more like this, you know, up to, I say, oh, I can angle up to 70 degrees. Your side will still bounce, but then they'll just shoot your pike nose. So the way I am here, see that? Another bounce the E75. No problem. Bohr said goodbye. Shoot HE at me. I'm okay. Shoot HE at me. That Borsik's probably pissed off. So there's nothing they can do. There is no tank in the game. None. Death Star shooting Hesh. Oh, no, wait. I'm wrong. The Death Star should, because that's HE. E75, thank you. I just completed my mission. Did I complete the mission? There you go. Armor efficiency done. Mission done. I'm wrong. The Death Star can, because Hesh is HE. But if the Death Star loads AP, bounce. If Jagdpanzer Auf E100 with 400 penetration, bounce. It doesn't matter that you can calculate the angle, 400 pen, you're at this angle, ooh, 400 should go through. It doesn't matter. It's auto bounce. Because I'm showing it's more than 85 degrees. It's more than 70 degrees for sure. It's more than 85 degrees. Heat will just bounce. So Defender with the pike nose, who'd have thought? I'm telling you, one of the best side scraping tanks in the game. If you do it properly. If you angle too much, they're going to pen your flat side. They're going to slap you. Ow! Ow! It's going to hurt, okay? If you pull too far back to shoot, they're going to pen your turret. Of course. Don't go out and play a game and say, Claus, I tried it and I died. Well, they'll pen you if you try and if you back up to shoot them. If you just want to do the blocked missions, block damage mission, get into position and just do the back and forth, but don't pull far enough back to. Don't worry about doing damage yourself. Just bait the shot. And you can do that. You can move to the corner, and then once they shoot, pull out and shoot them back while they're reloading. So, who'd have thought that a pike nose tank would be one of the best tanks for blocking damage? And it's because of this design, guys. Look, we're going to look at it here. It's because of this, the way see this cutaway here? You see the front? It's because all they see is the track. All they see, I've got all this hidden behind the house. All they see is that track, and then this little angled front pike right there, which straight on, that's like 88 degrees or something. It's an auto bounce. Beautiful, isn't it? Are we excited? Did you learn something? Did you learn something? Here, I'll teach you something else. Watch, look at the mini-map. What's going on? There's an ELC coming by. So what are we going to do? We're going to say, do you like it like that? No. You like it like that. And now what am I doing in the game? I'm not a Muppet. I'm just looking at the game going, hey, I've done the mission. The secondary condition is win the battle. We're going to win the battle and survive the battle. Okay, so I just say, if I drive out there, the scorpion shoots me, I want to survive the battle, so let's survive the battle and complete the mission. Shall we do that? Shall we? Leave some comments. Let me know what you guys think. What's your favorite? There's other great tanks that you can bounce damage in, but I'm telling you, if you have a defender, you can do every bounce damage mission in the game. You can bounce as much as you want.